remember Carol and I were on, we literally showed this. We didn't even get to do a presentation. It sold out before we did a full presentation. So this is an opportunity for you today to grab an earring that is a huge customer pick. We did it at $359, sold out of it at $359. Today it's $299. It's on FlexPay for under $60. It's gonna match back with that brand new ring that I am wearing. But Carol, the earring as a standalone earring, this sold out in February when you and I were on together. Now we're doing it at $60 off the HSN price. I mean, we start with that gorgeous Ethiopian opal at the top, surrounded by what looks like the finest diamonds in the world. It's actually zircon. And then the amethyst is African, the standard by which all other amethysts are judged in those elongated cushion cuts. I mean, it's beautiful.
This is incredible. So this earring, first of all, is 1 9/16 inches long. So it is that perfect length. It is the length that allows you to wear this earring by day and by night. Because when earrings get really long, sometimes they're a little bit more difficult for many of us to wear during the day. You have an elongated cushion opal. I don't believe that many of us, unless you were looking at Australian opal and some of the vintage designs, have ever seen an opal, especially an Ethiopian opal, with this much fire play cut in such an elegant statement cushion cut. When you get down to the true rarity here, you are looking at that faceted amethyst. That amethyst, which is, as I said, African, and Connie told you this, which is the very, very best deep purple, gorgeous amethyst, is so unusual. And I do need to look up its size if you give me.
It's 8 carats total, so 4 carats a piece.
4 carats each. I want you to think about the last time you saw a cushion cut elongated opal or a cushion cut elongated faceted amethyst. I call this earring the perfect pair. Why is it the perfect pair? Because we started out with the opals, and it's the same thing for the ring, and we're gonna share the ring with you in a moment, and I'm only telling you about the ring because if you do choose the earring, it's very important to me that you have the opportunity to own the ring too. It is a set. This earring became a customer pick. Let's just take a look at Victoria as I tell you this story. It became a customer pick because no one has ever seen opal paired with amethyst. I had never seen it before.
No.
And the way that we really got to this earring, this is a traditional Art Deco earring. It's a 2-stone drop. I didn't think we'd be able to get the elongated cushion amethyst. I never thought we'd be able to get that. But I didn't even know what we were gonna do in terms of color play. It started out with the opal. I got the cushion shaped cabochon opals when I was in Tucson. What am I gonna do with them? I thought they're so beautiful. I'm gonna do a 2-stone drop earring. We literally sat, and just like the ring, it was the same story. We took the opals, we put them in the wax, and we said, what's gonna work with this? I tried blue topaz, chrome diopside, ruby, sapphire, everything. The minute we married the African rich grape amethyst with the opal, history was really made. And when you're looking at Connie's hand and you are looking at the earring, and by the way, this earring is very lightweight. It's got all of that hand diamond cut zircon. You've got those 2 beautiful large stones connected by 1 micro paved zircon link. Then you're looking at this incredible cuff ring. What you're seeing is something that I do not believe, I can't guarantee you in the entire world, but I believe you will never ever see either of these pieces anywhere else. You will never see the combination of amethyst and opal. You will never own something as unique and individual and transformational.
Okay, you know what? If you'd like this one, we have fewer than 100 remaining with everybody on board. I want you to rush to your phone lines and grab it if you can. I know we're busy, but this is what happens when Carol's here. So hang in there. Now coming up, actually, I'm gonna see if I can grab a huge